pirate's life.
Ahoy there, me hearty! It is I, Pirate Foxy, 1999 here, and welcome back to another Pirate's Fate episode, yet again. But this time, I did some digging this morning. There's other path besides all this, because I did remember what the save points that I mentioned, that we're going to be going back there left and right. So, before we even start that path, we're going to do the websites real quick. So, let's begin with that kind of stuff. We're going to start from here. Whatever, Tintin. Sorry about that, but you already got the Tintin, love. Were you and Tintin having a little heart-to-heart? In case you didn't notice, I don't do heart-to-hearts. Well, is that what you're talking about? Well, what were you talking about? The weather? We were just talking about what happened to her, of course. As I thought. If you already knew we were talking about, then why you ask? Do you have to make everything difficult, Mila? Do you? Do you? If you want someone else easier to talk to, I could go fetch Lika for you. All I wanted to know what if you were able to get through to her. I know, from painful experience, just how difficult it can be when you were no point quiet yourself. I was hoping that you managed to communicate to her that nobody is judging her, that the crew is 100% behind her. I told her if she wants our respect, she should earn like it over anybody else. You told her what? How is that faring? I got something in my eye. That's what's the alternative. What's the alternatives? Me telling her that I pity her? Is that supposed to be a more affirming? Do you have a single sympathy bone in that giant body of yours? Come on, Darius. Would you really prefer me to fix all our problems with hugs? Well, when you put it in that way, no. I didn't think so. Having decided that, I recently think you do for heart to heart, Mila. I know you put on your rough front, but underneath all that, I think you want to talk about your feelings. Ha! Not without at least 8 or 9 bottles of rum, I don't. Well, it just so happens that I got some stash away from special occasions. Oh, that got her in the mood. Are you going to keep your word? Rum. Alright, my turn. When was the last time you were scared? The mighty Mila is never scared. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's true. You better hope it isn't. Certainly makes all your feet of feet of strength a lot of less improvements. What are you talking about, old man? Bravery means being scared but setting sails regardless. So if you never felt any fear, then you've never really been brave, have you? Ooh, 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 ooh. Got him. Alright, alright. Well, Demila used to be. She was damn scared. But hell, she had reasons to be, right? A weak little girl who couldn't do nothing. But she had one course to save my life by punching out Rocky. Doesn't sound like she couldn't do nothing to me. Anyway, your turn. What is something you wish I didn't know? There's only one thing, but you'll never know. The hell I won't. You can't make me tell you, can I? You can't just say something like that and keep it a secret. I could break your arm if you don't tell me. If you do more than that, then you do more than that I tell you. Now I really need to know. Now I really need to know. Alright, Mila. I suppose I can't keep this inside it forever. Your ship. Your ship? It wasn't completely destroyed in the storm. Wait, what? What? It was damaged but salvageable. But I made no attempt to save it. What? Why not? I've been looking for you for weeks. We've already knew you had the coin. It was quite the adventure to follow the trail of the coin. I should tell you that story sometime. But when I finally found you, at long last, I felt as thought fate had placed us together. I didn't want to force you to join us, but I didn't want to give you the, the option to leave either. So after I rescued you, I let you I let your ship sink. And you lied to me about what happened? Why we met? Everything? Yes. Do you despise me for it? Yes. I should leave right now. Just as just to spite you. Will you? No. Mad as I am flattered that you went through so much through trouble for me. And I admire your patience. Good. I'm not proud of it what I did, but rescuing you, Mila, it was the best decision I ever made. When we may be putting heads lately, but I know the source. You saved my life twice. You slight-handedly moved Ossetails out of the path of our path.
Seeing you grow from a scared little thing into such a strong, brave woman has been a joy. In my eyes, you've become more beautiful every day. You're an inspiration, in more ways than one. And knowing you have the courage, the strength, and the determination to do what needs to be done, well, there's no doubt I want you by my side, in every way.
I want I want you by my side too. Oh, Mila. Okay. Alright, we're gonna be right back on this part because... Okay, we're back. So, okay. I'll give you some help with that anchor. I'm perfectly capable of pulling the rope, Mila. But I can do it handed with one-handed. See? Very impressive. As always, Mila. You don't have to sound so very impressed. I already told you. I don't want help. Then what do you want? I want you to stop rubbing it in my face. I know. You're strong. You're strong enough to move mountains now. But do you have to be such a show-off? Why would me being a show-off bother you? Sounds like you're the one with the problem, not me. I guess I didn't exactly need a reminder that I am. You know, the weakest member of this crew, you know. So you want us to trade places? Is that it? I never said that. I just wanted to feel important, Mila. You were able to conquer goals and scales that walls of castles of your own. Tantam managed to get that coin from the merchants that the captain can certainly talk faster than I can. It does not. I do hope in the recording sections I do that, but it doesn't matter what you accomplish or who recognize your skills. It only matters that you trust your gut. Usually the only thing that gut tells me is to worry. That's good. Embrace it. Wait, what? You knew something was wrong with Darius, and Tantan didn't believe you. I wasn't sure either way. At first, your nervous little worries saved us all. Maybe, but all anyone will remember is the one who's saving the captain's life. Just because you didn't get the glory doesn't mean it didn't matter. I hadn't looked at it that way. I hadn't looked at it like that. I never thought my worries might actually matter to someone. But one thing you shouldn't have to worry about is lifting an anchor. Not when I'm bored, anyway. But I don't want to give up on that. I don't want to be seen as a weak and helpless little girl. You do want to trade places. I knew it. You do want to trade places. I knew it. Just admit it. There's no shame in it.
Of course not. Just look at me. But having you around helps a lot. You've helped me find my courage. You know, throughout my life, I wasn't ever really sure I'd feel comfortable with myself. But you never treated me like I didn't belong. You never ignored me or passed over me. When I turned into a girl, I thought that was it for me on the ship. I was just going to be a joke. Liko, the poor sucker, couldn't even keep his gender. But I wasn't a joke. not in your eyes. And when I see myself in your gaze, I feel like I'm exactly who I want to be.
You're cute when you're nervous. I am? Have you ever heard the phrase of opposite side attract? Lego, I care about your I care about you because you're small and precious and delicate. I like the fact that my strength can make things easier for you. You do? Of course. Of course I do. Come here. What do you want? What do you think? I want to scoop you up and hold you right. What do you think? I want to scoop you up and hold you right tight. I want to feel your soft little heartbeat against mine, against my chest. Ain't that cute? Alright. Okay, we're just gonna skip all this. Okay, so now we're all done with that part. Now it's time to go back few steps back to here, to this god awful place again. Okay. We went to the Tam route, so we're going back again with Darious. Oh boy. Romance pirates? What's next? Pirates that want to take tea time and play with fancy umbrellas and laces, gloves? Why not? What's the harm in playing a little dress up now and then? I mean, I think we'd be happier if we did. Don't you agree, Darius? All of us? Sorry, Tam, but I don't have much a frenemy side. Sorry about the delay, folks. Not to worry, we got exactly the talisman to put love in the air. We just been having a friendly debate over who's going to get it to. We're only looking for the coin. Thank you very much. We need no help of managing our personal affairs. My captain is just shy. As you said, we're happy to pay for whatever talisman you think is fitting. You won't be sorry. I'm confident love is about to be in the air. Oh god. Trust me, it isn't. I sadly had to agree with you, but you're gonna get the worst of it. Well, not yet. There's certainly a possibility that two members of your crew might be compatible. But I think something is in the way, and that's why you're going to give love a little helping hand. Enough of this. Just give me the coin and we are leaving. Captain, wait. My patience has reached its end. The coin, this coin is too dangerous to remain in their hands. Their power is far too great to be used for friendly. Fine, take it. But Theron, they need our help. Internally, I guess they want to go on their little treasure hunt instead. Here, take it and go. Oh. And the rabbit Darious is back. What's happening to me? Oh my god! She's so small! My camera angle is blocking. Hold on. What I'm looking right now, here, my camera is like right here. Tantan is looking down, and that's a blind spot. Okay, we're gonna get moving on. We had to do it. It's for your own good. I'm sure it'll be luckier than love looking for this, like this. Tantam, carefully grab the coin and let's get out of here. You can't take that. How do you expect us to help people without it? Giving people advice, creating a safe place to talk about their problems. We'll go broke. We might as well declare bankruptcy. Bankruptcy right now. We're the Dread Pirates, and we got heavily armed warship docked outside. Do you really think it's wise to tell us what we cannot do? Whoosh. You're really going through this with this. I don't care if it fits. It's my suit and I'm going to wear it. Though those merchants, they can't take away many things. My gender, my species. But I'll be damned if they are going to tell me what to wear. If you say so, Captain. Don't look yet. I don't want anyone to see my body like this. Alright, whatever you do, don't laugh at me. These stupid buttons won't go any higher. I thought you didn't care if that fits. I don't. You know what? You let this happen. Listen to yourself, complaining because you're cute. You aren't weak because you look like this. You're weak because you let it happen to you. What are you saying? Cersei, Lurpen, and now these merchants. They'll manage to trick you, to exploit your weaknesses. Don't hang your head in shame because you're a girl, Captain. That's the least of your worries. How dare you, Mila? I'm still the captain, and I'm not be spoken to in that matter. Captain? Stop staring at me. Let go. Stop staring at me. Let go. That's an order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir? May I ask, what happened? Same thing that happened to you, Liko. I wasn't in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, not to worry, Captain. I'm happy to help you through very stage of your journey. There's no stages. There's no journey. I can't just accept this. I know it might be hard, but at first, but but what have we really lost, Captain? We're still on the same on the inside, aren't we? Ligo, you're right after you transformed, you were incredibly upset. You got across with me from the not asking to rig the sails, and now you think you can make me feel all better with a few empty altitudes? Whoa, looking good in that jacket, Captain. Lay off the sarcasm for just this once, Tam Tam. You know, I didn't realize it at first, but seeing you and Liko together, well, I guess you two are like sisters now, huh? That's enough, Tam Tam. You're dismissed. Where is our next lead on the coins? Unfortunately, we don't have one. What? Where would you like us to go? I don't know. Well, what direction should we go? Yeah. Oh boy. Here we go again. Because I remember in the other timelines where... Oh boy. I just rip on one of these stupid pants. I'm pathetic, aren't I? Yes. It's pathetic that you think being a girl is something to be ashamed of. Especially when you've got me as an example for everything. For example, being a woman can be. Mila, it's not just that. This is the last straw. Earlier, Mila, you were right about everything.
It was your plan which won us the Queen's coins, not mine. I sensed danger in that merchant shop, and yet I couldn't protect myself. Now I can't even command the respect of my crew. Ever since Morgana died, I've been so miserable and so tired. Mila, I know we butt heads from time to time, but I consider you my closest friend. Tell me, what should I do?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Stop trying to be perfect. All this crying and moping, you might not like looking like a little girl, but you certainly don't mind acting like one, do you? Well, what's my alternative? Around Liko and Tantam, you're busy trying to look like a fearless leader. Instead of acting being brave, you're just trying to look brave. You wouldn't even let Liko talk to you. What do you want us to do? Paint each other's nails? No. Liko's approach isn't the only one. You know, there are other ways to be a girl. Why not at least wear clothes that actually fit you? Show them you don't care what they think. Where's that dress you transformed into? I ripped it in half after I pulled it off. I was angry, okay? I don't think you and Tantan are the same size. Lego's probably a no too. And I'm out of the questions, of course. I finally got around to getting rid of Morgana's closing just a few weeks ago. Who have thought it might have through a purpose? I suppose it doesn't matter. Mila. No matter what I am wearing, I can't ever be happy with myself like this. Darius, I told you I was sick of your whining. I'm leaving. Where are you going? I'm the captain. You still want to call yourself that after the way you've been acting? What a joke. You know what? I'm taking the coins we got from the queen. I'll move them to the captain's quarters. My room now. How about that? Mila, put those down. Put those down is insistent. Okay, oh boy, here we go. Or you will do what? Do another tantrum? Good grief. These art styles are really good. And plus, she has guns. Let's not forget, she has the guns. I am not a little girl. I'm not a little girl you can just boss around. I'm the captain, damn it. Oh boy, here we go. Oh. She's getting into trouble. That was loud. Oh. Dear Neptunes. Ow! My ears. Ah! Oh, that was loud. Whoa. What just happened? I'm not sure, but I guess we fixed your clothing problem. That face! Not bad the sign of this version, Darius. You planned all this out, didn't you? Getting me mad, taking the chance. Darius, I don't know what you're talking about. Let's just go above deck. I'm sure you could use some fresh air. Remember when I said that to you, Mila? Seems like such a long time ago. What? Never mind. Let's go. The little mixtures going on there. Give me that back. I didn't hear, please. I'm not going to glove. I have sedentary. You know. Oh, of course you do. Because of the chain of command means so much around here. Both of you, we're the Dread Pirates. We're not scrubbling school children. Isn't there something protective for either of you to do? Scrub the decks for a central? Yes, sir, man? Either will do. Let's get to work. Got it. Sounds like Captain Darius is back. Captain Darius never left. Mila, all I needed was some prophetic tips. Thanks for that, Mila. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go right into it. You know, Mila, I really appreciate you trying to help me. You're not getting mushy on me, are you? Having emotion isn't a sign of weakness, Mila. I'm sure I'm sure you must have them too. From time to time. I certainly think you're due for that heart to heart, Mila. I know you put on a rough front, but underneath all that, I think you want to talk about your feelings. Ha! Not without at least either 8 or 9 of rum. It's the same thing again. I don't. Well, it just happened that I got some stash away from the special occasions. And... rum. Are you gonna keep your word? Alright, my turn. When was the last time you ever felt it? It's pretty much the same type of thing of all this. So, oh come on, it's true. But I hope it isn't. Certainly, all this. With all of the feats of strength of less impressive. Big words for a scared little girl. Bravery means being scared but setting sails regardless. If you never felt any fear, then you never really been brave. Have you? Damn, good. Just shot in the words. Alright, well, Amelia used to be the same. She was damn scared. But hell, she had reasons to be, right? Weak little girl who couldn't do nothing. But she has the courage to save my life by punching out Rocky. Doesn't sound like she couldn't do nothing. To me. Anyways, your turn. Well, I don't have to ask you the same questions. I know that turning into a girly little bunny scared you plenty. Upset? Maybe. But scared? Hardly. Then when? It was the moment when you dove in the water. What? I thought that might... What? Thought I might drown? No. It wasn't that. It was who I was realized to who you reminded me of another strong, independent woman who was determined to never let anything stand in her way. Someone I care about the great deal, and I lost her. Mila, you and I have grown close, and I just couldn't bear. I just couldn't bear the thoughts of losing you too. Well, you don't have to worry. I'm not going anywhere. Good. Seeing you grow from the person I met into such strong, brave woman has been a joy. In my eyes, you became more beautiful every day. You're an inspiration in more ways than one. And knowing you have the courage, the strength, and the determination to do what needs to be done. Well, there's no doubt I want you by my side. I mean that every way. Of course, I realize that given my present condition, there might be a few applications to that. Are you kidding? There's no problem there. That's a matter of fact. I might even like you better in this way. You do? How fancy did he? That's not how I put it. How would you put it, then? Like this. Good grief. Oh my god, that's an iron booty right there. Okay, we're not gonna stay too long. I noticed that the cat. I noticed that the captain wearing clothes that finally fits. That couldn't. That couldn't be your doing, could it? I was involved. Really? Really? You? A sea masteress? I never would have guessed. Did you make modifications to the old dress? Of course I didn't sew it close myself. There was upset and toward the first dress. Then there was another one of those intended with the coins. How typical. Darius turns into a girl and can't be bothered to embrace it and digitally embrace or race. Fluttering around in that suit and expecting us to keep a straight face, throwing a bit, tearing up that beautiful dress, and then the coins just magically fix everything. And what's your problem exactly? It's not really a problem, per se. Dress shopping with Liko has certainly helped her adjust nicely. I'm sure Darius will feel better now that she's got some new clothes. Is that your answer for everything? A new outfit? Of course it is. What to eat, where to sail, how to defeat bandits, all of them have clothes regardless answers. You know what I mean, Tam Tam. You know what I mean. Say it plainly. I happen to think that enjoying how you look, packing out the right clothes, being beautiful are still some of the highest of being a woman. Darius and Liko turning into women, so I didn't know how to make it any plainer than that, darling. The highlight of being a woman is punching people. Oh, of course. Nobody would ever think otherwise. Not for a moment. What are you talking about? I think you enjoy being fitted for a beautiful dress. And I think you enjoy having your feet burned with hot coals. How very clever, Mila. You're starting to sound like me. Why not finish the progress and dress like me as well? I'm happy to help. Absolutely not. Oh, come on, darling. It won't be all that bad. I'll make it worth your while if you catch my drift. What are you talking about? Don't be so coy. The way you're looking at me, aren't you exactly settled? We'll be right back out of this. We'll be coming right back out of this. I'm leaving. Whatever you're talking about, I'm leaving. So you're going to have your fun elsewhere? Fine by me, darling. Fine by me. Okay, it's pretty much the same epilogue here. I already read the epilogue a couple times already. So we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna... So currently, I already read all of this, and kind of clear up my throat and just get to the point of it.
Of course not. Just look at me. But having you around helps a lot. You've helped me find my courage. You know, throughout my life, I wasn't ever really sure I'd feel comfortable with myself. But you never treated me like I didn't belong. You never ignored me or passed over me. When I turned into a girl, I thought that was it for me on the ship. I was just going to be a joke. Liko, the poor sucker, couldn't even keep his gender. But I wasn't a joke. Not in your eyes. And when I see myself in your gaze, I feel like I'm exactly who I want to be.
Sorry, Liko. We already got your love in the other round ago. You're all going to want to see this. See that X on that map there? Yeah, I see it. Why do you drew it there? That's just it. I didn't draw it. There must be a sign that the coins are instructing us to where to go. Our journey must nearly to its end. Captain, off the fort bow. It's Rocky. It's Rocky. Pull back. Don't let us slip over the horizon. With any luck, he won't know we're right behind him. But he'll get there first. Exactly, Liko. What? He wouldn't be expecting us, but we can prepare for him. At long last, revenge will be in our grasp. Getting closer now. I can see them getting off the ship. Let's follow them inside. Hello and welcome to... Oh, where are they? Where's Rocky's crew? You mean those others who just came in? In the Infinite Cafe, I believe. Take me there now. Your wish is my command. Oh, round 2. Remember me, Rocky? Remember me, Rocky, the little girl who punched you in the ear ago? Well, I'm back, and I'm here to finish what I started. Ooh. The chaos. It is done. I slaughtered them all. I can't believe it's really over. And it's weird Rocky looked like that, isn't it? Become what you seek? Why didn't he turn into some kind of terrible demon? Rocky wasn't the end of all. Be all of us evil. He was just a bad man at the need to die. I take no certification from bloodlust. Good grief. This is a whole different Darius. Oh, come on, Captain. You're as happy about this as anyone. I'm happy that now Morgana can rest in peace. You don't really think she was, looking down at us, waiting for us to kill him? I'm not sure what I believe, Liko, but I know I'm fulfilled my duty to her. If you two are fortunate enough to meet in the next life, I'm sure she'll find some way to express her appreciation for what you did. I don't mean to be dark cloud, but Where exactly are we? How did we get here? Not sure how we got here. We just sort of did. I think the librarian called this place the Infinite Cafe. The librarian must specialize in magic, and perhaps the books themselves were the key. Are we inside of a book itself, like living a fiction, or was the book a portal to another realm or some kind? There's a corridor that way. Maybe once we're outside, we can try to find a way more about where we are. Oh boy, here we go again, reading this part. Were you the ones that making all that the infernal rackets in a few moments ago? We were just taking it out of we're just taking out the trash. There are a lot of you here. Too bad. Why is that a bad thing exactly? Because as far as I am concerned, the fewer people trapped down here, the better. Did I just hear you say trapped? There's nothing wrong with your hearing. You mean, do you really need me to spell things out further than that? Surely you started to put a pieces together. I will have a I will have to admit that a troubling possibility crossed my mind, but I'm sure, but I'm sure, but I'm sure we could benefit from your experience. Can you let us more about this place? What is to tell? If you've seen the room, you've seen them all. No matter how far you go, no matter which way you go, there's no way out. They never ends. Never, never? I don't see why you need to keep asking me to repeat myself. Seems like you understand me perfectly well, young lady. If you have any real questions, well, I'm all ears. Who created this place? Do you know who built this place? And why? No? Aside from my crew, you're the only ones I ever met here. I have never managed to find anyone or anything else. Those rooms go on forever, you know. Wait, it can't be. How can you be so sure they go on forever? You need an infinite amount of time to test that. What do you? Hmm. True enough. I haven't been here quite that long. Only about 800 years, give or take. 800? 800? I know, I know. I'm repeating you again, sorry. I suppose I'll, I'll to spend the next 900 years walking in a single direction. So, just to make absolutely sure the room go on forever. Is it is that what you think, or will you lost or you lost still in around them, telling me I need to make it thousands, even thousands before I issue such a bold performance? And where is this crew you speak of? Who knows? After we went our separate ways, we never found each other again since. Speaking of that, I'll be moving along now. That's gonna be our fate. Wandering around and marrying for hundreds of years? Of course not. This place was supposed to be dangerous, not impossible, just because he hasn't found a way out doesn't mean I won't. You plan on doing you plan on doing this on your own again, Mila? Nothing's stopping you from finding a way out of here before I do. Let's move on to the next room. Wait, I just realized something. There shouldn't there shouldn't be a next room. Oh, and how's that? Well, consider out this room, cars to the left, just just like the last few rooms. You can only make so many left-hand turns without finding your way back into here started. An interesting theory. Let's test that. Darious. The faces! Even she's shocked. If we split up, we could cover more ground, try both directions. Agreed. Sounds straightly. Or we might ever find each other, or we might ever never find each other again. We'll stay in groups, each having directions, and we'll read our steps and meet in the middle. I'm assuming there's even a middle place like this. We have to make some solutions, take some risks if we want to escape. I'm sure that's just what Maiko's crew said to themselves right before they all walked their own separate ways. What are you going on about? I'm just talking about solutions here. I got a solution for you. This is this really is an infinite calf. What? Be rational for a moment. Is there any reason why we can't stick together? I refuse to live my life out of fear like that. I refuse to be the timid that I can't take a risk because I might fail. We're splitting up. Temtem, you stay with Mila. Ah. Hello there. Hello. Been here long? Well, I don't have to ask you that same question. Anyone still trying to cover spare with humor absolutely hasn't been here as long at all. Hey, I'm still looking for a way out. Denial, well, as I said, to each his own. I don't know why I'm so tired. I've noticed these rooms seems to go in a circle, but that's impossible, and that's impossible, isn't it? You got that right. There's no way to navigate it. This place just goes on forever. So I was commander of 50 sailors when I arrived, but one by one, well, we all went our separate ways. We went wander, but we can't seem to find one another again. I don't even know how many of them are still alive. You were so we're better off splitting up. There's a greater chance that at least one of them would find a way out. Have you been listening? There's no way out. Nobody ever come out here, and nobody will. I didn't realize you were optimistic. Because there's no other possibility. Every room is the same. Every day is the same. Every person, unfortunately, becomes become the same forever. People do change, you know. Out here, unfortunately, people don't have any agree. Unfortunately, people don't even age in this place. Unfortunately, I wouldn't mind entire youngs. You will change your mind. You will change your own mind, and sooner than you think. If you could all be permitted to grow and old and die here, like we would in any other prison, then at least I'd be able to look forward to rejoining my crew, rejoining my comrades in that great beyond that is. Before we lost here, I commended my men to all kinds of double tasks. Oh, really? Charging through breaches filling with enemy soldiers, slaying and casual battling pirates on the high seas. But throughout it all, I had at least the comfort of knowing that when one of my crew died, he or she would be in better places. Half the time, I was slightly jealous how pathetic that is. Is that to envy of the dead? Talking to your pointless. If you're so defeated by this place, then as long as we have nothing more to say, how could someone like you help us? Well, your attitude doesn't matter to me. The great beyond, that's all I want to trouble myself with. I hope you two have a comfort or benefic. I believe in my revelations. I'm a new life, not static, pointless partis. Regenerations. What other hawash? Where do new souls come from? As far as static and pointless, well, look around you. That's your existence from now on. If you're so hungry for death, why don't you take matters into your own hands? That door is closed. The door is closed. If you would deny me of ticket a great beyond, reading some special would do some good, child. As I keep saying, I have my own script zippers. What an unpleasant fellow. What did you have any grain from questioning my beliefs? What did you have to gain from questioning his? Regarding, I suppose to be supposed to be hope, isn't it? He clearly wasn't doing it right. So what if he was wrong? Why should we care? Why should he care? If there is a way out of here, static is pointless, he said. It's already starting to feel that way. Our journey was fruitless. Any luck on your end? No, just some old man rumbling about his afterlife. Said he was captain of the big ship. Captain? Where was his crew? He left them in here. Then we'll continue to explore. I'll join you this time, Captain, if you don't mind. Of course. Mila, Lego's waiting for you in the next room. We'll each other meet again during the next travel. Hello, have you seen anyone around here lately? I do to avoid it. Why do you do that? I don't really like talking to each other, lost souls. You're the second person we've talked to who used that phrase. My little nickname for everyone else trapped in here. I had a crew, but we separated. Sometimes you have to go on your own way, other people can just hold you back. If only that was the reason. I wasn't much used to my ship. On my ship, I couldn't rig a sail. I couldn't aim a cannon. I couldn't even hang with shopkeepers for supplies. You're not the only one in that boat. I wasn't really cut out to be a sailor either. Then you know what it's like. The worst part was the crew. They didn't even have the destiny to mock me. Instead, they humored me, giving me fancy title. Their pity making it all the worse. Worse. They called me the cartographer. Quaint. Maybe they had someone commanded on the deck instead of me. We wouldn't have all become trapped. Why does everyone describe it that way? Trapped. If you haven't explored the whole thing, how can you be so sure that it is a trap? At first, I wanted to think that, but now... Oh, I shouldn't really say. Why the hell not? Speak up, man. Of course, I want everyone else to be home free, but not me. If I were get out, I'd be a sailor again. Weak, pathetic, useless. Nothing but a burden to anyone else. They better off without me. Do a different job. So what if they thought that? You wouldn't have to be in sailor forever, right? It could be anything else you wanted. Maybe. I wasn't really good much before I became a sailor. I could try something new, see if it takes, but odds are eventually I would just become another testament to my own uselessness. I'd just be going from one person to another. Can you promise me something? I don't promise. I don't do promises. I'll take and under considerations. I guess I'll have that do. Have that. I guess that would have to do. If you don't, if you do find a way out, don't don't let anyone know you spoke to me. With any luck, you'll just forget about me, leave me behind. I'll think about it. You'll think about it. What is that supposed to mean? I meant exactly what I said. What was difficult to understand? That man was clearly suffering, and you won't grant him his one request. Do you have any sympathy? No. I feel disgusted. He confessed that his crew thinks he's worthless, but he doesn't want to do anything to better himself. Mila, how how could you be so insensitive? When did I ever give you the impression I was anything but? You don't. I just Mila, I know you don't get it. That could have been me he was talking about. So? I felt like he felt more often than I can remember. I was just hoping we could help him feel a little better. You heard him. He thinks he's trapped here forever, right? Even if I find a way out, he wants to be left behind. How could a possibly make someone like that feel better? Well, there you are. Nothing has changed about our situation, I take it. Nothing. Let's keep going. You know, I like how we've been switching things up. Helps breaks the monotony of the rooms. I wouldn't mind walking with you, Mila. I'll be honest, Mila. Tempted sounded a little uncertainable desire, dearie. Liga wasn't exactly optimistic either, but for him, that's no out of character. I'm just hoping the crew doesn't become too upset hearing what you said about the captain who had lost his crew. It got me a little. Got you too? Got you too? Got to you? I don't want to lose all of you. I don't want to lose all of you. Too. Me splitting up was a risk. I mean, never mind. Let's just keep walking. Ah, two more reputable fools here too. Oh, look at you. Aren't you adorable? It's... Oh, I really hope you aren't talking about me. Oh, look at you. You're so cute. How dare you call me cute? I'm not cute. Oh, yes you are. No, I'm not. I'll prove it. Like what? You gonna hit me? Oh boy. And it's Ricky again. I just got to pet your ears. No, get away from me. Oh, Mila is just like, oh, I'll have you know I'm the captain. The captain of what? Of cuteness? Of Bunnyland? Nobody talks to the captain like that. And nobody touches her ears but me. I'll smash your head in. No, we're too scared to take a swing at me? You're a bunch of cowards. Is that it? Cowards. I don't know what's the meaning of that word. I don't doubt that, you thick-headed idiot. That's it. I'm going to destroy you. Mila, wait. I'm simply trying to provoke you. Don't let yourself be weak enough to give it into it. No, don't calm her down. No, don't calm her down. I rather you. Why you want to help me anyway? We're the Dread Pirates, and our mission is to help people, or at least it was our mission. Pirates, eh? Sounds like great fun. I wish I could join up. First you insulted me, and then you expect to be in spite of being on board. Hey, I said I wish I could join up. You still could. I didn't ask for any invitations. There's still a big difference. Why don't you enlighten us? I can ask you to. I can't ask to join you because there is no way out of here, is there? There is it again. Why is everyone so defenseless? It's not so much that this place isn't in my end. It's that it's such an reasonable one. Reasonable? Oh, will you mind? You wouldn't understand. You there. You like a warrior. That I am. Not thick-headed. Didn't you ever dream of dying in a battle? dream of my entire dying in battle. No. I meant, you want you want your death to mean something, don't you? Of course, don't we all? I would have been overjoyed to run through by the blade. I would have accepted a drowning or falling into a pit of spikes, but this, wandering around in this hall of mirrors, trying not to lose my mind forever. No hell ever dreamed up by any grammar clergyman could ever be worse than this. There has We may not understand why now, but I'm sure this place exists for some reason. How could you know something like that? Did you build it? No, but how do you know the purpose wasn't entered inside it? Bastard. The satanic bastard. Someone who could be looking at us right now through these crystal ball. Loving it as we lose our minds. If you're not going to fight me, then you're not worth being in the same room. Ay. Look, under the curtains. Check behind the curtains. What? Why? There's gotta be something here. Some kind of code to decrypate. I'm not seeing anything. I can't accept it. I can't. I'll go mad. And why is that? Because if it is true, if we really are stuck here forever, it's because of me. If I just let Rocky stay inside this place instead of following him here, he and his crew would have been trapped forever instead of us. Or if you all if you all just not follow me, at least I could have spread my crew. But no. Once again, I had to let my own sense of grief and suffering, my thirst for revenge. I had to let it cloud my judgment for umpteenth time, and now I've doomed us all. That's not true. We just haven't tried hard yet enough. For all you know, Ligo and Tantan aren't coming back. We may never see them again. I don't care if we never see them again. All I need is you.
Mila. So devoted, so strong. You saved me from Rocky, from Cersei, from Lazaby. You gave me the strength to be myself again, after I lost everything that made me who I am. But what good is strength if we're trapped inside this place? What good is determination and perseverance if there is no light at the end of this tunnel?
No luck on your end? I'm relieved to see you, but no luck on our end either. Why bother going on? Let's face it, we're stuck. What a sad irony. Yeah, back. Yeah. Our limit is over Rocky, and now we can't even enjoy it. I don't think I'll lie down for a bit, have a smoke, maybe stay here for a few hundred years. I'll join you, rather than all pointless walking. I'm hungry. Anybody who wants to split this cake? Seems odd to see it so many times and not trying it a bite. No, I will not become the compliance. I will not accept these complicable prison walls. Give it a rest, Mila. Why not accept defeat with a little dignity and grief? Never. Not tomorrow. Not even 800 or 900. 900, not even. Ugh. Just smashed. You smash your way of that. You smash your way out of that. Out of that. Out of the calf. Is that is that the only way you solve your problems, Mila? By punching them? But you made it, so suppose that all that matter. You're authorizing us? Can you have assist our escape? And ruin the point of the test? What could be that point of such a test? To prevent just anyone from uniting all the coins? I shouldn't have to explain it to you. After all, what if Rocky had managed to defeat you? Would you really want him to have all that power? Well, when you put it in that way, what about those people we met? Are those trapped inside? Did they fail the test? No, of course not. They were all part of it. Characters in the story. Meant to encounter you to give up and accept your fate. Well, tricks. What tricks will you have for us next? No more tricks. You've passed the test, and between you and Rockies, you gathered all the coins. Don't get excited, Mila. It's not a punching bag. To her eyes, it is. But it's a place to put it. All the coins you've gathered. Your journey is finally at its end. Now, change the world. And how exactly do we do that? Oh, that's for you to decide for yourselves. Hey, it's your money, isn't it? But very well. That's just it? No explanation at all? Well, what a surprise. Because he was just so helpful either when he trapped us in that book with those fake characters who tried to trick us into giving up. He's nothing special. People having been trying to manipulate and control us since day one. What do you mean? First, Rocky threatened Abby, then kidnapped Darius to threaten us. Thursday tried to take away Darius' mind, and Laserbeast took his will. And the love merchants didn't get permission before they even praised us, did they? It's an interesting consideration, Mila. All our doubts seems to have the same causes. The corrupting influence of power may explain the positive, not positive, motive of our foes. Clearly, we need to change the way power and Flint operate, so such rebellion is no longer necessary. But how? What if instead of cooperating power and movement, what if the ambition is compelled to aid others rather than hinder them? I don't like the sound of that. That's impossible. It doesn't matter if you help or hurting hurting, you're still meddling with things that ought to be left alone. I say tear them all down. No more rules. No more rules or rules. No more manipulation, threats, social influence, or any kinds. Instead of the one queen, let everyone be their own merchants. What if some people are too shy or or take change on their own? More importantly, how would society function without orders? Society doesn't need a function in order to people to be free, but even the simplest units require some direction, presence, have authority over their children, don't they? Oh, and the parents never abuse that power, do they? Oh, come on! Even our ship has high encountry, which it always violated. I punch out Rocky and Cersei multiple against Laserbeak robbing the Queen, and smash my way out of the Infinite Cap, and always against orders, laws, or interactions. It's thanks to my evolution what success did. That's true. That's true. It may be my dream, Mila, but if it was thanks to you that we've made it this far, it would be wrong for me to stand in your way. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So I made it. We'll be right back. Just as it. No examples at all. This is so helpful either. Which trap us, the book, and those fake trying to give us up. He's nothing special. People having been trying to and control. What do you mean? First, Rocky and the business people. It's an interesting cooperation, Mila. Of all our troubles, it seems the cause of influence of power may explain the motive of our foes. Clearly, we need to change the way the powers influence operate so that such revelation is no longer necessary. But how? What if instead of corrupting power ennoble, what if the revelation were further pulled to aid others, rather than hinder them? That's impossible. It doesn't matter if you help or hurting, still meddling the same out of our life alone. I say tear them all down. No more rules. No more manipulations, threats, plans. What if, some people are too yep. More importantly, how will society function without orders? Society doesn't need a function in order for people to be free. But even a simple units require some structure. Parents have authority over their children, don't they? I don't like the sound of that. Oh, so parents never abuse their power, do they? Oh, come on, even our ship has parents. which I always violated. I punched out a Rogan mutiny against Laserby, robbing the queen, and smashed our way out into the cap, and always against orders, laws, or instructions. It's all to my relentless of that we said. But it is my dream. You think you can take that away from me? Oh. Oh. Okay, we found it. The abolition and remade of the foster generation of kindness rather than pride. The more powerful and successful of a person became, the more they would have completed to use their power for good. But other side also became true. The contents on abolition, people became lazy and then evil. The world was soon split into two tribes: hard-working, visible people who were compared to pride, and the lazy, who felt completely to mitigate and control their betters. Oh God, Darius! Jesus Christ, man! Jesus. So, okay. So after we found that for that part, it's currently. Okay, we're gonna go back in to explain that part. Okay, instead of being interest, you gotta click here to get that ending. But sure, see you later. And stop right there. I don't do subtrade, never have, never will. You've got enough to that the both of us. Am I right? Of course, no complaints is here. But why a dress? Because I want to see you in one. It will be a feast from my eyes. Come on, indulge me. Unless of course you're too prissy and proud of the base of yourself. Of course not. I don't care what I wear. Then prove it, darling. If I do this, even I did this, were you going to find enough fabric for me? Oh, that's already been taken care of. While you were helping Darius out of her clothes, I paid another little visit to those love gurus and give you some new ones. You really thought this out, haven't you? I have to admire your decisions. Dedications, darling. You have no idea. Are you sure this looks right? She's enjoying it. It's not a bad hairstyle. I like the dress so far. Of course, you look gorgeous. If you say so, well, I hope you're enjoying your Eiffel. This is the first and last time I'm doing this. Don't worry, I'm savoring it properly. Seeing you like this is really an inspiration. In fact, there's only one way that dress could look any better. How? It was encumbered a pile on the floor. You see what I mean? Well, you in a minute, darling. Oh. Okay, so we got that part out of the way. But now, to really finish this timeline off, I'm going to do a speed run here Actually, where am? Oh, nope. Nope. Load. Buddha. So, Tam. We're gonna do this. Tam is very. Tam. We'll try your way, but remember to be careful up there. Thanks for reminding me. I'm sure I forget otherwise.
Seeing it up close like this really makes you wonder.
Wonder what?
Even if this statue was intended to be of a goddess, it was likely modeled after a real woman. Who was this woman? Why was she chosen? What was her life like after the statue was carved?
Are you feeling a little jealous?
Oh, this is new.
Well, who wouldn't want a legacy set in stone? Who wouldn't want to be the envy of the world? Who wouldn't want their beauty to be compared to the divine?
I'm slipping. Oof. Jesus. Oh my god, here we go again. Thick Tan. Oh my god. Oh, there we go again. What just happened to me? Looks like you look just like the statue. Oh really? Here was I was thinking about time turning to interrupt. We're just gonna skip all this. Okay, I think we're at this point. We're just gonna. I might do another timeline of this, going back in time of the other path. Instead of going way back, we're gonna just go back in the little Egypt thing. But, anyways, let's get this over with. All right? Okay. What fair of the coins are? Darious deserves new clothes. Of course, the coins aren't fair. The coins aren't fair. We know that since the beginning. Why are you surprised about it? You say that now, but come on. The truth is that not really the coins, is it? Life just wasn't able to. Do this. Bam. Oh, I forgot to read that part. What do you think, darling? I think you're a lot braver than you gave yourself credit for. Maybe. And I'm glad you didn't get new outfits like Darious. I think this one suits you just fine. More than fine. Somehow I'm not entirely surprised to hear that. That way you're looking at me. You aren't exactly. I do truly never have, never will. You've got enough to far for the both of us. Am I right? And do that. Oh. Well then. So, bam.
I remember you tried to keep me company. I shoot. That's all.
We're gonna just get these and just be done with it. Because like I said, I'm gonna do it in create another different timeline for it. So we can be all caught up with it. But now, we should look at our endings. We have this one now, and this one. Oh. And now, I believe we have, yep, this one. This one. This one. This one. And this one. Adorable. The drinking contest one. And this one. What else were we missing? But yeah, like I said, I'm going to do another timeline special for all that kind of stuff. So, anyways, that is all for this time for the Pirate's Fate. If you'd like to see more of you, give me sure you a like and subscribe and drink me hearties. Yo ho, savvy!